Africa is taking on many challenges to break ground for a future that will be healthy and prosperous for all its peoples. One such challenge is food security. FANRPAN is convinced that fresh initiatives which empower, encourage and support efforts will promote food security, policy development, advocacy and poverty alleviation. This will enable Africa not only to feed itself, but also the entire world. With this in mind, FANRPAN launched an awards program in 2008 to showcase successful initiatives that will make this happen. Food security is multifaceted and can be fulfilled by ensuring that agricultural policies are evidence-based. Africa needs a conducive policy environment for safeguarding natural resources, sharing knowledge, building local access and capacity, protecting harvests, enabling access to markets, and prioritizing research imperatives. While financial rewards are an incentive for individual and organizational initiatives, FANRPAN strongly believes more will be achieved when visionary people and organizations in Africa are formally recognized. The FANRPAN Awards are given annually to individuals who have made a difference for themselves and future generations. The impact of these awards therefore have a wider impact than the mere recognition of the individual.
I wanted to emphasize that this award is not for me alone. It's for you, the people of Malawi. I'm saying this because you can have a bag of fertilizer. On its own, it will not grow maize. You can have good rains. The rains can come and go. There will not be maize if the people do not stand up and work hard. And I like to believe that Malawians, you all worked very hard to make sure that we produce what we have. So I'm proud to be leading a nation of achievers.
Award recipients are selected from any institution in a country that is hosting the FANRPAN annual multi-stakeholder food security policy dialogue. Nominations are accepted for individuals and organizations that have made extensive contributions through policy formulation and implementation, appropriate technology and innovation to food security in Africa. The awards are given to individuals or organizations that have pushed the limits in improving production, access and utilization to food in Africa. Men and women who have helped alleviate poverty regardless of their race, religion, nationality or political beliefs. There are 3 awards as follows: FANRPAN Food Security Policy Leadership Award, FANRPAN Civil Society Policy Movers and Shakers Award, and FANRPAN Excellence in Agricultural Journalism Award. The General Union of Agricultural Cooperatives was funded by Selina Kosa. They produce food for members and their families. They are generating a surplus that enables them to supply markets in Maputo, the Mozambican capital. Selina Kosa is a source of inspiration for everyone fighting for an African green revolution. Women have formed the backbone of her efforts. Selina is truly an important role model for Africa. Years of devastating war destroyed the livelihoods and productive capacity of the people of Mozambique. Villages were destroyed, farmlands planted with landmines, and towns were battered. The remaining cities became crowded with refugees as families fled their homes, displaced and helpless. A man stood up and spearheaded the Mozambique Green Revolution. This was none other than the president, Armando Gebuza, turning the tide towards a better life for all. The 2010 FANRPAN Food Security Policy Leadership Award went to the President of Namibia, Hifikepunye Lucas Pohamba. President Pohamba and his government have been instrumental in creating responsible fisheries policies in Namibia, which have already been recognized by the United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization in 2009. This achievement was further proof of the unfolding success story of Namibia.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to officiate at the 2010 FANRPAN Awards ceremony. We are grateful to the government and the people of Namibia who have successfully hosted this dialogue. Excellencies, honorable ministers, I would now move on to introduce the FANRPAN Awards. In 2009, the FANRPAN board saw it fit not only to recognize policy leadership, but also to recognize initiatives by civil society. We introduced the policy movers and shakers, and we are proud today that Madame Selina Kosa is here with us as the recipient of the inaugural Civil Society Award. The FANRPAN board has seen it fit, in addition to the two awards, the Policy Leadership Award and the Policy Movers and Shakers Award, to incentivize the media fraternity. This year, we launch an inaugural award for excellence in food security policy-related journalism award. This award is designed to recognize individual achievements and encourage greater coverage of African agriculture and related issues, such as food security, climate change, rural livelihoods, market access, natural resources management, and urban food supply. The prize is out for grabs, and my board has assured me that they will be back to award the worthy individual for reporting on food security issues. The 2010 Civil Society Policy Movers and Shaker Award will not be given out this year. And the decision taken by the board is that we would need to go and ground truth these nominations, and the board would like to come back when they make an appointment with His Excellency to award the deserving individual or organization. It is my honor and pleasure to report to you the service awards that have been introduced. We call upon Zambia to come and receive their award for the successful hosting of the 2007 Policy Dialogue when we launched our constitution. In 2008, we were hosted by Malawi, another very successful event. We are proud of our Malawi node. In 2009, we were hosted by FANRPAN Mozambique, another very successful event that we all enjoyed and have fond memories. Namibia has worked hard. We would like to call the coordinator of the steering committee to come up front. These are our heroes. This year, we've seen it fit to recognize one of our pioneer node coordinators from Mauritius, who retired from this position this year after 7 years of continuous service as a node coordinator. Mr. Balraj, please. I will invite the rest of the Mauritius node to join him for his photo session. This year, we note the retirement from the FANRPAN board of two of our eminent governors, Professor Johan Kirsten, who was holding the seat for researchers in the board of governors at FANRPAN. He has served 2 uninterrupted terms, resulting in 6 years continuous service as a FANRPAN board member. Another retiring board member is Dr. Mundia. Dr. Mundia joined the board in 2007 when he was then holding the position of permanent secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperatives in Zambia.
The FANRPAN Food Security Policy Leadership Award is given to individuals and organizations that have made lasting contributions through policy formulation and implementation. The 2010 FANRPAN Food Security Policy Leadership Award is being bestowed in recognition of the contribution to the country's fisheries policy for a food-secure Africa, and is being awarded to His Excellency Pohamba, President of Namibia. President Pohamba has been instrumental in creating responsible fisheries policies in Namibia, which have already been recognized by the United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization in 2009.
I'm very proud, I'm very happy to stand in and receive on behalf of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Namibia, Hifikepunye Pohamba, this award. The President says the following: I accept the award on behalf of the people of Namibia and all my colleagues in the government of the Republic of Namibia, with whom I have worked for many years in our collective efforts to initiate and implement policies that are aimed at enhancing food security in our country. This award will encourage us to do more in order to contribute to food security in our region.
FANRPAN Awards are proof that Africa has the knowledge and skills to make the continent a productive powerhouse that can meet the needs for its people and indeed the entire world.